beer, and good times. With all-day breakfast, happy hour, and live music every night, it's the perfect place to relax with friends and soak up the local vibe, especially on the patio. Come see why it's been a Nashville classic for nearly a century. More at thebrownsdiner.com.
Music Your Parents Hate, the debut album from acclaimed Nashville artist Cook Allender, is out now, featuring the single Sometimes I Miss You. Love 90s alt rock? Stream Cook Allender on all major platforms and grab the vinyl now at cookallendermusic.com. A portion of proceeds support pet rescue efforts, including Wags and Walks Nashville, brought to you by Vibra Hive Records.
Hey, it's David Hooper, host of Music Business Radio. If you love music, come spend an hour with us as we take you behind the scenes of the music biz. I've got two guests this week, Gail Davidson and Ben Jackson. They're with Icon Publicity. It's a public relations company. They work with artists, actors, entrepreneurs, authors, influencers, and politicians. Guys, what are we going to talk about?
Grassroots versus mainstream media, and are you ready for publicity?
Life cycle of a release and building momentum through human interest.
Music Business Radio, Sunday mornings at 11 with a replay Monday nights at 9 on Lightning 100.
It is 2:30 here on Monday, May 18th, and returning to the Lightning 100 studio, we got David Shaw from the Revivalists. How's it going, man?
I'm doing well. I'm in Nashville. How's it going?
Yes. Well, welcome back to Nashville.
Yeah, good to be here.
And it's a lot easier to have just you than the whole band here, but we have squeezed the band in here before.
We squeezed it in.
I had your keyboard player behind me. It was crazy.
That was nuts. That was fun though.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
Got some good memories with this band. We're about to be getting a new record. Get It On Us is coming out July 24th. You've been hearing Heartstop here on Lightning 100, and they got a sold-out show this Thursday out at Harkin Hall, which is a beautiful new venue here in Nashville.
Yeah,
and
so we're told. Yeah, we're excited.
First time playing it.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
It's a new one, so that's going to be a lot of fun. We've had such great memories with you here over the years, and do you guys still have the original lineup of your band? Is this?
I mean. Mostly, yeah. Since like 2009, 10.
That is
9-ish/10.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so like 16 years.
I mean,
it's like it's family at this point.
Because the band had been around for a while before you had like your first major label record release.
We first signed in like 2014, so we had been around since 2007, so 7 years.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
And you've kept the gang together, and you've gone off and done kind of your own thing. You put out a couple great solo records.
Thank you. Yeah.
Still brought it back together. That's awesome.
Absolutely, man.
Impressive. Well, we got David Shaw here, and we got the stripped down acoustic version of the Revivalists, and we're excited to get to see them Thursday night. Congrats on selling out the venue, because
thank you. Appreciate that.
I know it's not always easy to sell tickets for a band, so
it's tough these days. It's hard out there.
Yeah.
So we're grateful, and just I want to say thankful. Thank you to the fans.
Well,
seriously,
Nashville loves the Revivalists, and we're excited about the new record and the song Heartstop. I know you're going to play one or two songs here today. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's just start with Heartstop.
Yeah, okay, and so tell us anything you remember about writing this song. Did you write it by yourself? Was it the whole band, or you co-write with anyone?
Actually, it's funny. I wrote. So we were here. I was here for Americana Fest 2 years ago, and I was here with a buddy of mine, Andrew Yanofsky, and our drummer PJ, and we were just kind of holed up in an Airbnb. We were doing a few things, and we weren't even really we weren't even trying to write. It wasn't like we were here to write songs. We were just just like let's just see what happens, And by the end of the day, we had this song, and I was kind of like, we were both kind of like, whoa, we got something. So the next day we were like, okay, well, we got to record this right now. We have to. So we put a demo down, and. Those vocals are what you hear on the record. Actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's the demo vocal. Some of the demo guitar. So.
Isn't that interesting? I mean, you can be in the best recording studio on the planet trying to get there, and then someone say, can we just go back to that demo vocal?
I mean, it happens all the time. It happens all the time, because I feel like there's just some really special early, magic in that kind of stuff a lot of times. And it's like, you're trying to chase that. It's like, why?
Rustin Kelly was talking about that, how like he had like played a song like over a phone to someone and it got recorded that way, and that version ended up on the record. Like,
I mean, you know what? I mean, have you listened to like Johnny Be Good? Like the recording itself sounds, I mean, first off, it sounds amazing, but it's not like technically the best sounding recording.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely amazing and it's incredible and it just feels so good. So I don't know.
Captures the magic.
It captures the magic.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, we've got David Shaw from the Revivalists here, and this is a song called Hard Stop. It's on Lightning 100.
We played this game. It's bad for our health. Down in this hole we dug ourselves. I lost your love. It broke my heart. I hate myself. It's all my fault. And the pain don't lie. Cold sweats keep me up at night. I feel it all when the pressure drops. 'Cause you're the only one that make my heart stop. Beating me up, tearing me down, breaking my back, wearing me out. Wherever we are, you make my heart stop beating. You make my heart stop. Holding it in, freaking me out. Never been so lost as I am now. You make my heart stop beating. And it won't stop bleeding. I changed my mind at 17. I'm going back to kerosene. You watched me burning up inside. It's crazy that I'm still alive, and the pain don't lie. Getting high on my alibi. Mail it all when the pressure drops. 'Cause you're the only one to make my heart stop. Beating me up, tearing me down, breaking my back, wearing me out. Wherever we are, you make my heart stop beating. You make my heart stop. Holding it in, freaking me out. Never been so lost as I am now. You make my heart stop beating. And it won't stop bleeding now. They made it so hard to live, so I've been learning to die. I'm not afraid of the future coming my way. I'm over wasting my time, 'cause this is my life, and the pain don't lie. Cold sweats keep me up at night. I feel it all when the pressure drops. 'Cause you're the only one that make my heart stop. Beating me up, tearing me down, breaking my back, wearing me out. Wherever we are, you make my heart stop beating. You make my heart stop beating. Holding it in, freaking me out. Never been so lost as I am now. You make my heart stop beating. And it won't stop bleeding.
Lightning 100, David Shaw from the Revivalists, stripped down acoustic here in the Lightning 100 studio with one that's going to be on the new record, Get It Honest. It's coming out July 24th. You can pre-order it right now at therevivalists.com. And you've been hearing that song Hard Stop here on Lightning 100 since it first came out. It's always fun to hear a stripped down acoustic version like that. That sounded so good. And they got a sold out show this Thursday at the new Harkin Hall venue. I see you're also going to be doing the Opry on Friday. You guys ever done that before?
Never done it.
That's
very
cool,
exciting,
right?
Yeah, very excited, yeah.
And I know you've been teasing your fans about something happening tomorrow here in Nashville. Got the Tuesday tease.
You know what I'm saying?
Got to follow along on the socials to keep up with that. I guess.
Yep.
All right,
it's gonna be good.
So yeah, they keeping it.
Keep an eye out.
Keeping it exciting. All right, as they put out a new record this summer, July 24th. So, has it always been clear for you if you're going to keep a song for yourself and put it out as a solo, or if it's definitely a revivalist song? Like
sometimes it's clear, sometimes it feels like it's clear, but like the way that I've really kind of figured out that is the best way for me to handle this kind of thing is to just kind of compile the songs and say, here's what I've got. How is everybody feeling about these? Which ones are we excited about? And then we kind of go about it that way. And that feels like a natural way to kind of like, because like I can get excited about any one of them. You know what I'm saying? They're all my children. So it's like, but I don't want, it's like I don't want to be like trying to jam a song down, the band's throat that if they're just like, well, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not feeling this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it makes it a lot easier for me to just be like, all right,
no problem.
How we feeling, There's always, some obvious ones, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't have to work too hard for them, but that's kind of been what I've found to be a good way to go about it.
You've kept this group together, which is pretty amazing because it's not like it's just 4 guys.
Yeah. There's like 8 dudes on stage. 8
guys.
Yeah, and it's pretty democratic, for the most part, honestly. Like it's very much a band, which I think is good. It's good for the program in a lot of ways.
When you think about this group of guys, this band, the Revivalists, like what's something that has changed in you personally, the guys in the band, since you were doing this back originally and now?
I feel like it makes your ego less because you just have to, and that's been a really great journey to just kind of like shed that because it can work for you in a lot of ways, and it can be a helpful source of energy, but it's a really terrible master, if you let it rule you. So I think being in a band, there's a lot of checks and balances, you know what I'm saying, that kind of like help that. And not to say that I'm some like, I was some like ego maniacal maniac or anything, that's just not me. But, it's like a band really kind of will mess with that and it will challenge it. It's like, and it's up to you to kind of like, be like, all right, what is the truth here? What is the real, I don't care what I feel. I don't care what, it's like, let's get to the nuts and bolts,
I was watching a documentary and Sting was talking about that, how at some point he had a life experience that gave him a reality check because he had, the ego of Sting.
Yeah, dude, I mean, shit.
Excuse us.
Sorry about that.
But the front man of the Police and... all of a sudden,
I can't imagine.
Kind of had a reality check. It's like, oh, I got a pretty big ego, don't I?
Yeah. So, yeah. I need to listen to that interview. I want to listen to that.
I'll pull it up for you. It's a pretty cool documentary.
Yeah.
We've got David Shaw from the Revivalists here in the studio with us, and we're excited about their sold-out show Thursday at Harkin Hall, making their first appearance at the Opry Friday, and something's happening tomorrow night here in Nashville. You got to follow along on their social media. I imagine that might get announced till tomorrow, till day
I'm not
of.
sure exactly, but yeah, probably like tomorrow.
Okay, all right. Yeah, they've been teasing the fans, so I know they're excited about that. And so looking back just at this particular year, what has been some highlights for you? I know that you guys got to do Jazz Fest in New Orleans, and that's got to be great as someone who's spent their life there.
Yeah. I mean, that's always just a high. Let's just say.
Yeah.
You come off that. That's a steep ledge to come down off of.
Yeah. I think you
that
said
week after is.
You were like, bury me at Jazz Fest.
Absolutely. Exactly. It's just that's always just an incredible show, and we basically, for lack of a better term, we opened up for Stevie Nicks.
Yeah. Basically,
we were on stage right before her, and I think it was the biggest crowd that they've ever had, which was insane to think about.
Yeah.
So probably the biggest crowd we've ever.
Because it's been around for a long time.
Yeah,
so if they're hitting the big,
they were. Yeah, exactly. So it was really special, and we're just honestly just so grateful to be able to have that opportunity, and we just thank you to all the good folks over there at Jazz Fest that that believe in us, and put us in that position. It's just like it gives me chill bumps because when I moved to New Orleans in 2007, I first played this place called Checkpoint Charlie's, which is not even there anymore. I would have never ever thought that that's where we would be.
Yeah.
That's where music would take us.
Yeah.
So it's amazing.
I've heard a lot of great things about it over the years. I've actually never been.
Got to get down there.
Got to do it someday.
You will.
Kevin Griffin from Better Than Ezra, who's put on the Pilgrimage Fest, has come in and he said that festival inspired what they do at Pilgrimage Fest.
I mean, I'm sure it's kind of the blueprint, for a lot of festivals. I feel like it is the truth. Some people just go there to eat.
I bet there's some good food.
You know what I'm saying? Music is kind of secondary. It's like I'm going there for the food.
There's some crawfish.
I mean, maybe I'll go check out Stevie Wonder, but I'm going there for the crawfish pie.
I got David Shaw here in the studio. We're going to be getting a new Revivalists album, Get It On. This is coming out July 24th. You can pre-order vinyl at therevivalists.com. I also saw a clip poster recently. It was you and Mount Joy and the Preservation Hall Jazz Band, and you're covering Radiohead together.
Yeah.
That must have been insane.
That was a mind-blowing moment. Just, anytime you step into that room, it's like, okay, we're, walking on giants here. We are amongst the community that, we're just trying to hold the torch, you know what I'm saying? Because it's New Orleans is just a deep cultural musical city, and as Nashville has that vibe too. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Yeah.
And it just playing in that place it's really special, and it's a spiritual experience, and it was just awesome to have Matt join us on that one, and the horns, and Ben from Prez Hall, Ben Jaffe, always just, it's just such a good energy, man. It's such a good energy. I can't, if you could bottle that up, it'd probably ruin it if you could bottle it up, honestly.
Go,
so
right?
let's just not bottle it up.
Don't
let's
tell
just
them
go
to
there
bottle it. No.
and experience it. You got to come down to New Orleans.
You got to get it right out.
You got to get to Preservation.
Drink it right out of the well. No
Straight
bottles.
to the source. No bottle. No bottle.
So why don't we have you play another song today? And are you going to do an older song? You would do another one from the new record? What do you want to do?
Let's do another one from the new record.
All right, and tell us about this one.
It's called Lost and Found. It kind of, I feel like, it's one of those, sometimes you don't necessarily know exactly what you're writing about when you're writing about, but sometimes it just feels important, and then you kind of understand it after the fact. And I had this realization the other day where it was like, oh my God, I was like, I went through this period in my relationship where we both kind of were like, we both followed each other just down into this place where maybe wasn't the best place for either of us, but we we never lost our connection in that descent. You know what I'm saying? And we then rose together and pulled each other out, you know? So like, that was like, I was like, oh my God, like, that's it. You know, that was the feeling. And sometimes these things just kind of like hit me. I wasn't even like thinking about that song, you know? It was like, I don't know. It gives me chill bumps to like, you know, cause it's like, I'm all the time, like, even in, interviews, I'll be like, oh God, what am I going to say about this song? Cause I don't know yet where it came from.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, it kind of, it messes with me a little bit, but like, you know, I don't even really worry about that anymore, I guess. You know, I guess I'm just like, you know what? It's going to come when it comes. And if it doesn't, someone else is going to have their thought of it, and that's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It was lost and then it was found.
Exactly.
So,
right?
We ended on a find, so that's good. We got David Shaw. This is one that's going to be on the new record, Get It Honest, Lost and Found on Lightning 100.
Falling slow through the hands of hope. I can't see my light, but it's burning low. I know I ain't the only one who's been staring into oblivion. I was face down on the pavement, about 1,000 miles from home. All these demons I was chasing, I finally left them alone. No, the road sure wasn't pretty, but we made it out somehow. 'Cause people like us, they get lost and found. So let it go, let it roll, let it all work out. 'Cause people like us, they get lost and found. Deep inside of this cage of mine, think I had my fun, think I did my time. I'm going back to that peaceful dream where I learned to love my humanity. I was face down on the pavement, about 1,000 miles from home. All these demons I was chasing, I finally left them alone. No, the road sure wasn't pretty, but we made it out somehow. 'Cause people like us, they get lost and found. People like us, they get lost and found. So let it go, let it roll, let it all work out. People like us, they get lost and found. So take a good look in the mirror. Say I love you, say I see you. Take a deep breath and remember, you don't have to be who you are forever. Take a good look in the mirror. Say I love you, say I see you. Take a deep breath and remember, you don't have to be who you are forever, forever. Let it go, let it roll, let it all work out. 'Cause people like us, they get lost and found. Let it go, let it roll, let it all work out. 'Cause people like us, they get lost and found. They get lost and found.
Lightning 100, David Shaw from the Revivalists, Lost and Found. One of the tracks is going to be on Get It Honest, coming out July 24th. You can pre-order the new record at therevivalists.com. Sounding great as always, man. It's so nice to have you back.
Appreciate that.
Here in Nashville on what turned into a hot day. I guess it has been hot down in New Orleans, or
honestly, it's been kind of great. It's been insane. Like, we've been having some unusually cool and not very humid weather.
We have too until today.
Until today. Okay, well then, oh God. Let me just knock on some wood here.
David Shaw's here, and
hopefully I didn't bring the heat.
Right? Okay, so this is probably kind of, do you think of this as a light week for you? You got a couple, you get to town on a Monday.
It's not too crazy.
The main show, there's not a show tonight, right? There's
not a show tonight. No, I'm going to go right with a buddy of mine who actually I wrote that tune with. That
Really?
You just heard. Yeah, Chris Galbuta.
Nice.
He's an absolute, he's been a friend of mine since like, I don't know, we met in like 2013.
Awesome.
He just joined the Zach Brown band, by the way.
Wow.
Good job, Buddha. Love you.
That's awesome. Zach's a great guy.
Absolutely, yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna do a little write with him tonight, and probably have some dinner and have a good hang, and then tomorrow we won't speak about because something's happening.
Something's happening. If you're a Revivalist fan, you better be keeping a sharp eye.
Yep. And
All right.
Yeah. Then we're doing something else, and then we're in the Harkin, and then we're at the Grand Ole Opry.
Okay, it's gonna be a fun week.
Absolutely.
All right.
We're
well,
excited.
Thanks for coming right off the plane over to Lightning 100.
Absolutely. Anytime.
David Shaw of The Revivalists. Go ahead and pre-order the new record at therevivalists.com.
This ain't pop. This ain't pretty. This is Southern hospitality. The Black Crowes, Whiskey Myers, blues-soaked guitars, outlaw swagger. Rock and roll the way it was meant to be. Loud, raw, and real. The Southern Hospitality Tour. The Black Crowes, Whiskey Myers. This Thursday night, Bridgestone Arena. Tickets on sale now at livenation.com.
Need a great haircut without rearranging your whole day? Scout's Barbershop is your neighborhood spot. Open 7 days a week and designed so you can get the cut you want when you need it. With 10 locations across Middle Tennessee, Scouts makes getting a great haircut easy. Book online at Scouts Barbershop.